Singapore, man.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, Allison, pleasure to finally meet you, man. Thank you so much for having us.
Good to meet you, man.
White ass to China.
Yeah, I'm a family foreign, I could take you overseas.
It's kind of like Dante. Oh, I thought he had a fly ass ring on, and then just the paint fell off. We good? We good for hell? Yeah, look at this hand, is nice. It's interesting to see what people envision as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like so long ago.
What is musical hell to you, man?
Musical hell? Chainsmokers? Yeah, it's some human hot pot right there. Oh, Bohan, you like hot pot? Oh yeah? Come here.
Are you like a spiritual person?
I'm agnostic. I believe in a higher power, but not necessarily like one person, you know what I mean? Like, cause I think too many arguments has been about who the messenger is, whether it's like Jesus or whatever, but the message is all the same. So a lot of people are not getting the message to me. So like that's something, like for example, like I used to go to church with my mom and I'd be in church, I would have my phone out. And I realized, what am I really doing here? I'm really here to please my mom, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think spirituality definitely is part of my life, but religion, not so much. Yeah, cause
I wanted to get your take on traditional music industry. You know what I mean? Like what are your thoughts on that, you know? Like, I personally feel that, you know, the model is changing and there's no more rules. People are making up their own rules.
I mean, ever since everything got pretty much, for example, I was able to, by the time I was 16, I was able to set up a home studio at my house. You know what I mean? That was the beginning of it. I feel like once people were able to record and then come SoundCloud to release and then come like DSLR camera being so cheap, like being able to shoot HD videos yourself. I think as soon as people realize that, the record label was starting to become obsolete. You know?
Do you think the new artists, like, you know, nowadays, it's not even an option? It's like, if I believe in myself, I think I'm good enough, I'm just gonna do my own thing. I go sell my own shows, make my own merch. Is that more the mindset?
I think so. And then it's like a lot of people who are doing that, like, because they committed that, they have faith to keep going, you know? They're like, you know what, like, we're in this, I understand that this is a time thing, you know? Like, if I believe in myself enough, at least that's enough for me to keep going, you know what I mean? And then, like, whether or not people will pick up my music, resonate or not, that's not why I did it in the first place, why I started in the first place. Nowadays, the environment has forced a lot of people to have that mindset where, you know what, I can just do this myself. Whether I'm gonna blow up or not, it's almost like, I can't even think about that. If I start thinking about that, it's gonna distract me from what I do. I don't know, it's a pretty exciting time, man. Like, people just gotta like respect time. Yeah, even time takes time. Yeah, patience, for sure.
I think there's like a new art with, like, you know, this youth coming up. It's like, everything's fast.
Yeah, on the internet, on the TV, everything's fast. People think, oh, like, I just put out one song that sounds like somebody, because that song already worked for them, and this song will work for me. Get some dreads going on, get some tattoo, that's it. I should blow up. And then they put something out, and it doesn't really resonate, because it just gets lost in the midst of everything else that's out, and then they get discouraged, you know what I mean? Like, and then they develop this horrible attitude about, like, what music is, you know what I mean? Like, this is all just a part of music's evolution. Rap, trap, boom bap, whatever it is, man. Like, you know, it's just a different lingo. Before we used to say, oh, that shit was hot. Now we say this shit is dope. Now we say this shit is lit. It's language. It's all the same stuff. Saying all the same stuff, just different language is all, you know? Like, so as long as you know what you want to say, man, like, you'll never be outdated, you know? Because as soon as you try to make something that's current, your shit gonna be outdated real quick. So that was hell.
That was hell.
The hell wasn't that bad, you know what I'm saying? I got here today by really trusting my instincts, you know, like, so.
I think that's the most important thing. Trusting your instinct, trusting your gut.
That's all you have. That's all you have. Once someone takes that away from you, man, you're just another byproduct.
We're just a product of my environment. Look what it made of me. I got some gold on my teeth, pay for that gold on my jewelry. Back overseas, my family look at me crazy, I get it though. Cause over here, they look at me crazy, but fuck it, I get it though.
I'm just a product of my environment, look how they made of me. I got some gold on my teeth, pay for that gold on my jewelry. Back overseas, my family look at me crazy, I get it though. Hey, cause over here they look at me crazy, but fuck it, I get it though.
I'm just a product of my environment, look how they made of me. Yeah, I got some gold on my teeth, pay for that gold on my jewelry. Back overseas, my family look at me crazy, I get it though. Hey, cause over here they look at me crazy, but fuck it, I get it though. Fuck it, I get it though. Hey, fuck it, I get it though. Yeah, fuck it, I get it though. I'm just a product of my environment, look at him, look at him. Hey, I'm just a product of my environment, look at him, look at him.
Okay.
You can love your own thing, don't you?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll pack up now. I'm sorry about that.
Man? Yeah, we got it at the right time.
Fuck it, I get it though.
Fuck it, I get it though.